Hey there guys, what's up? We're going to be making some deviled eggs today on Deviled Egg Day. So first things first, we're going to go to our stove here, right? And we're going to be boiling some eggs. Alright, so here at our stove we're going to add some salt. Not enough, hold on. And some water. Probably enough to cover the eggs. I will be making 6, which should be enough for about 12. The salt will help the water boil faster. And hopefully help the eggshell crack better. So we're going to boil it on high heat and slap this guy on it. And when it boils, we're going to turn it off and then let it sit until it cools. Okay, now that it's boiling, and this is important, turn it off. Make sure. Oh yeah, now we leave the lid on until it's done cooling. The steam and the boiling water will help, and it'll get it done. Alright, moving on, we're going to go into our cupboard and get a bowl. As after we're done, we're going to need the bowl for the yolk part of the deviled egg. Before we do any of that, we have to wait for them to get done boiling, and then we have to crack open the shells over some water and throw them away. And we split the eggs in half. After you're done peeling at the sink, you can move over to the counter and start mixing it in a bowl. Once your eggs are done being cooked, you can shake them around a little to get them cracked and started, as you see. And you can peel them, and we will get to the sauce. After they've been peeled and you messed up at least one of them, this guy, then it's time to cut them in half and start scooping out the yolks. There's the cut in half ones. Okay, and here we have our yolks and our shell for the yolk. We're going to be mixing all of this stuff, minus the bleach wipes, into there. So, first, I'm going to add a bit of Miracle Whip. I use the squeeze because it's easier. About that much. We can change it as we go. It's fine. I'm going to add a little bit of mustard for the yellow coloring. Tiny bit of salt. Teeny bit of pepper. There. And start mixing. You really want to break apart the yolks with the fork. Eventually, we're probably going to need to add more mayo and mustard because it isn't creamy enough. This is more powdery than creamy. That's not good. Not a good consistency. Alright, one sec. Gotta take more of this mayo quickly. There. Move it all down. Do this. I think that's all my mayo. Okay, tiny bit more mustard to even it out. Don't want it to be too mayo-y. I also don't want it too mustardy though. That's usually the issue I have. But I like mustard, so it's fine. you can see, it's starting to clump now, become a little creamy. Now you may notice we have pickles over there that we haven't added yet. This is about the time we add them. I'm going to set that right there. I'll take this right here, a grater, and about a pickle, maybe half a pickle, and grate the shred it into the thing, like so. I have some normal kosher dills here. You can use any pickle you'd like, though. Casually just, you know, grate it. You can see all the seeds are being left behind on the top here. That's good. I don't like my seed being in there. And let's do a little more. There. Now, this is going to make more sense if you take off the top by scraping off a little. There we go. Put it all back there. And if you scrape the bottom, get all the shredded bits down in there. Trust me, it doesn't look appetizing, but it's going to be amazing. I put about half a pickle in there. We're only making 12 of these bad boys, not a whole carton. We don't need 24 eggs today. That's for Thanksgiving. Now, this will help with the right consistency being gotten without adding too much mustard and mayo. It's also going to help with the taste. There. Now that looks perfect. That's about what you want it to look like right there. Now, I'm going to be a little fancy. You don't have to do this. I'm going to put it inside of this bag, cut off the corner, and squeeze it out into these things right here. Just so it looks a little fancier. This is about what the bag looks like. I'm going to cut this corner up here and squeeze it into the eggs. Now watch. Going to... Ooh. Bam. Perfect. And I'm going to do that for all these. Alright, and for the last step, take some paprika. Get that bad boy out, and just do this across it. Put however much you want on it, just make it look presentable, and enjoy! There's your deviled eggs. And once you're done, you can move over to this here fridge, put them in, and let them cool. And that is how you make deviled eggs, Enbro style.